Alright, so for those of you just tuning in, we're about to do another Heroes of the Storm game with the viewers. In this match, I'll be playing as Brightwing yet again, and during the game, I'll be explaining the basics of my hero and the map. As usual, this is just extra content, and not a replacement for Age of Empires 2. So if my extra content is well received, then I'll be happy to do a few extra Age of Empires 2 videos in the coming weeks. Last but not least, if you would like to play this, Age of Empires 2, or other games with me, then feel free to head on over to my Twitch TV page. You can find my live streaming schedule on the Twitch page by heading over there and scrolling underneath the video player. It looks like we're going to be on Cursed Hollow this game, and if you want a brief summary of how the map is played, thankfully, our Lord and Savior Blizzard Entertainment TM actually has the basic overview on the actual screen itself, so feel free to read that briefly. Heroes of the Storm is a 5v5 MOBA action RTS style game similar to Dota and League of Legends, but with a couple of streamlined twists that make the game a lot easier to learn and generally just more streamlined and faster than its similar counterparts. Of course, the goal of the game is to protect our own core. We lose the game if this explodes, and they win the game, and we win the game if we blow up theirs. In order to blow up the core, we have to get past all these obstacles, the gates, towers, forts, and all those things in the way. And every map, of course, has a unique set of objectives and whatnot that we have to consider. If you have no idea how to play Heroes of the Storm, then what you do is you just wait until the minimap tells you where to go. And yeah, eventually it'll tell you that an objective has spawned. I'm not sure if... Okay, I was about to say, we could put Asmodon mid and you put Nova bottom or something like that. It doesn't matter that much, but we can always shift things around. So I think I'll start with Unfurling Spray. So we should probably be focusing on Morales if all possible, but obviously Cho'Gall is in the way, but... Alright, cool. So this is a great rotation here from it's Hopefuls over there on Nova, aka Die Time. He's going to take some damage here, but I think it's absolutely fine. Turn this guy into a sheep. Should be able to get him while he's rooted here by Arthas. Good root, of course. Good rotation by Call Me Zesty, aka Asmodon. Good root from Arthas allows me to hit the center of my Arcane Flare, dealing a little bit extra damage. So that was good. Good job. Not bad. I mentioned this in the previous video, but Brightwing actually has a wide variety of, well, honestly viable talents. Like the Arcane Flare build, or at least some of the Arcane Flare talents are, in my opinion, actually okay. Very few of them are particularly bad. I think the only actually bad one is the one where it reduces the cooldown when you hit heroes. It's like Dream Shot or something like that, but otherwise they're actually all, I think, honestly, decent choices. I think it's important to keep an open mind when it comes to Heroes of the Storm talents or hero viability. Basically, every hero is viable, and then there are a lot of talent choices in Heroes of the Storm that are... just because they're unpopular doesn't mean they're not good. So we're going to try and defend this fort here, clear out those creep waves. We do level up as a team. You can see our level on the left side. We are the blue team. We're level 3. They're level 3 as well, but we're getting close to level 4. And then you can pick an upgrade to your abilities. We call these talents every few levels, so level 1, level 4, 7, and so on and so forth. But your abilities do get a little bit stronger on their own as you level up. You gain experience by being near enemy creeps when they die, and the point of creeps is that enemy towers do prioritize creeps, so if you have creeps in front of you at all times, it makes it much easier to clear out the towers. You never want to push onto them without the help of the creeps. Alright, so I think I'm going to... Maybe I'll show off the Arcane Flare build at a later date, but for now I'll go with Manic Pixie, since that one is just an all-around solid talent choice. Can't really go wrong with that. Gonna boost Asmodon out of there. So the objective on this map is we have to collect 3 of these tributes, and whatever team collects 3 tributes curses the enemy, making it so the creeps have only 1 HP and their structures can't fight back, so it makes it a lot easier for you to push towards the core, which is of course the objective. If anyone has any quick questions, I'd be happy to answer them, but Heroes of the Storm is a very difficult game to play and read the chat at the same time, because it's even faster than Age of Empires 2, but I'll try my best. They're really trying to push on this. Alright, I'm going to boost Arthas out of here. Brightwing is a Healy support type hero. Alright, good night, Fresh Princess. Good to see you again. This has been a little while. Enjoy your dinner. I'm going to try and snag that little regeneration globe. back off a little bit, trying to avoid that bouncing ball from Cho'Gall. Gonna get hit with that one, though. Good news is, though, it's okay if I get hit by some of these. Now, Nova's gonna try and contest this tribute alone by capturing it. Of course, if she takes any damage, it will interrupt the capture, thus making it so good positioning is very important. It looks like she's gonna get ganked, so I'm gonna try and TP onto her, as she might not be able to finish it in time. This might be able to keep her safe. Nazeebo is very low on mana. I will be able to interrupt his capture here. I was gonna back up. Basically, right now the goal is to stall while we wait for our teammates to come on in here and give us support. We might actually be able to just wear them down since, well, we're Brightwing, so we have heals and they don't really have that reliable healing. It's like Nova is in there. Gonna turn this guy into a crab for a minute so he can't attack. And yeah, just finish off Cho'Gall, boost this guy out of here, and it looks like we'll be able to secure this. So, if this is Dota 2, this is when I'd open up the chat wheel and say, well played. Well done. Well done, heroes. The mines will open shortly, heroes. Your golem is much stronger than your enemies. I think a lot of these talents are good. I showed off Mystified in the last one, so I'll go with Phase Shield here. I mean, Mystified is better if you take the level 20 talent, where Subsequent Soothing Mist heal more of it. Phase Shield is cool. I'll pretend to be Shen this game. Cho'Gall's name is Fat Ants because it actually combines the usernames of both players inside him. Cho'Gall's actually 2 players in one. As funny as it is. This is not exactly how it works, but you can sort of think it as one guy's driving and the other one's shooting. But the guy who's driving can still punch people and stuff. He's interesting. He's weird. Because I actually created a 2-headed ogre hero that you play with your friends. 2 in 1. Well, unfortunately, I'm not level 10 yet, so I can't actually get onto... I can actually get into Nova. A little at the back. It's gonna be a devastating rune bomb from Cho'Gall. Gonna do a lot of damage. Cho'Gall, of course, you know, since he's 2 guys in 1, he's very, very strong. But he's just, you know, you're down a body when you play Cho'Gall, so it's one of the trade-offs. I'm gonna turn him into a little piggy. I'm running low on health and mana, but I will be able to slowly heal up here. Hello, Dutch class. Good to see ya. Yeah, I'm always experimenting and trying new things. Historically, I've never been just an Age of Empires channel. I will always be doing Age of Empires 2 content, and it'll always be the bulk of my uploads, but yeah, I built my channel, a lot of it off Pokemon. Some people don't remember that, but... Oh man, those was his days, back when my mic quality was terrible. Dutch class, you ever played this game? Maybe I should be playing Kitty Powers Matchmaker. Maybe that's what I should be playing. Hearthstone's another one that I'm heavily considering. Star Wars Galactic Battlegrounds is one that I've actually gotten a lot of requests for. I don't know if that game is tied for the hardest game to stream, up there with Stalin versus the Martians. They're both incredibly difficult to stream, but honestly, Galactic Battlegrounds might be harder to stream. I'll show the other ultimate at some point, but I feel like I actually need Blink Heal here. Or maybe I don't. I don't know. But I'm in there. I'm gonna turn Morales into... Oh, I guess it doesn't even matter. Turn him into a thingy. Oh, he's in there. St. Charles is in deep. Olympic diver. Well played. Kitty Powers Matchmaker. Now is the Sindragosa of the gods. There's Fat Ants. Time to collect the tribute, heroes. The Artoip says, a lot of requests. It's just the Blackwinds going on about it. You got me, man. You know the real conspiracy would be, Artoip? Is if it was just the Blackwinds on, like, multiple accounts. And, yeah, he's really just that dedicated. You know, he's been trying to build rapport with me on multiple accounts so that I don't know it's him. I probably went in too deep there, but I wanted to make sure that I got the healing on them. We were just outnumbered. I probably shouldn't have gone in there. Yeah, so like the Blackwinds comes in here and he pretends to be other people, of course. Because if he just comes on a Smurf and I've never seen him before, I wouldn't take the suggestion seriously. So yeah, maybe he's just that dedicated. No, I shear sheep. That's on Wednesday. I figured it out, Sir Patrick Dilly. Best of luck with his university assignments, windscreen wipers. Boom, there's the shield. Maybe I should have taken Emerald Wind just for fun. I'll show off everything there is to know about Brightwing if I do more Heroes of the Storm. Gonna turn you into a sheep. A pig, I mean. Ah. And the Black Man says, feed multiple cats, be whispering Star Wars spoilers. You bastard. I could have just blink healed out of that, but I wanted to heal him, and I knew it would expire soon, but still, I could have blinked healed out of that. Okay, so Butcher wants me, that's fine. Just keep St. Charles all nice and healthy. As long as they're not going for Nova, I think that's okay. Nova, a huge chunk of her damage. She's the assassin, that's my goal to protect. I walked right into that, so I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to grab this, this healing well, and I'm going to TP straight onto Nova. Well, actually, she might not even need me. Is anyone going to stop her? I've got my eyes on the minimap. If no one stops her from taking the tribute, then that's fantastic. Good job. So, yeah, now they're cursed. You get your scary music, of course, the music being one of the better parts of Heroes of the Storm, in my opinion. Arjun says his new house is going to have pet chickens. Are you serious? That's sick. Yeah, I'm actually the black ones, yeah. The eggs with sides of eggs. Green eggs and eggs. Oh, man. Ah, I'll save you. Oh, never mind. He's gonna miss them all. Of course, a lot of these players are indeed new, both on my team and the enemy team. I think after today's warm-up, I can just be playing games on my main account. I don't really know. One of the games was really close. This one was not. I don't know. 100% serious? Amazing. Arthas OP, man. Well, I think that a lot of these are good abilities. Pixie Boost is so much fun. I'm gonna go with the generally standard choice. Is it, what do they call it? Shield Dust. Okay, cool. So we're gonna turn Cho'Gall into a little squirrel. Oh my god, is in there. St. Charles is in there. We have a wonderful front line where our back line is just tearing right through them. So if I can keep our front line healthy, we're good. I did end up getting sucked into that, but a good route here from Arthas will lock him down. I'm trying not to body block St. Charles, but I can't. Brightwing's too fat. Not quite on a diet. I am taking a lot of unnecessary damage here. We are in awfully deep. I'm gonna prioritize saving Nova. I might die, but no, I can actually blink out of here. Yeah, I feel like, this is just a personal thing, that, like, the genre, like, if you called it Action RTS, it's, either way it's confusing, right? But I think Action RTS makes more sense at a glance than, like, yeah, I'll go with the vulnerability one this time, because that one's really good. I think there are a lot of good options there. Like, MOBA game, like, from a glance, like, what is a multiplayer online battle arena? What is that? An Action RTS is a little bit vague, but you can sort of imagine it in your head. I don't know. That's just, it's just Rito games trying to be edgy. I'm gonna get out of there. They chase after me, I'm just going to blink onto him. Now I have no mana, so I really don't want to fight this. Oh my god, that Butcher just ulted the Nova clone. Are they gonna reveal Nova? They did. Oh, now we're gonna fight again, but I have no mana. St. Charles is coming in for the flank. That's gonna be a nasty Cho'Gall ultimate, the one where he's firing all those purple little beams. And if we can kill Cho'Gall, that'd be the bee's knees. Butcher's coming in here. I barely have any mana to do anything. I can at least polymorph him. Good route here from Arthas will allow us to push through, so that's good. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with this since the first time I did this. Yeah, I know. When I say that I think Action RTS makes a little bit more sense from someone who has no idea what the genre's about, I only mean a little bit more there to like just maybe like a pinch of salt. That's also my personal opinion. Because yeah, RTS games obviously have action in them, but I guess this is I don't know, it's like an action game, but also an RTS game, right? And action games usually involve one player. It's not great. It makes a little more sense. Oh, you're watching the stream on your mobile phone. That's cool, Dutch Class. Appreciate you doing that.
Let's go together.
I think it makes marginally more sense. I don't know what you would define this as, right? Like, the genre is pretty broad. I think the multiplayer online battle arena is like too broad. Like, well, that's my personal opinion. Really, I just play fun, good games. I don't care what they abbreviate that. It's all the same. Burp. I think the Cho'Gall just got stim packed. That's scary. I'm try and get onto Mr. Zesty. I think I should have actually polymorphed Cho'Gall instead of Butcher there, but I thought it would help us secure the kill because Butcher was so low, and he did end up dying. Like, when you get the Critterize one where it makes them vulnerable, it sort of changes the way that you use polymorph. If you take the extra 1 second duration, then it's more for, like, peel, right? So you disable an enemy, whereas Critterize is all about, like, you want to polymorph the person that your team is focusing down, so... It sort of changes the way you play, and that's what I like about Brightwing. One of my biggest problems with Brightwing initially is that I felt like she had a bunch of abilities that sucked unless you put talents into them. She didn't have, like, real buttons. And what I liked about Heroes of the Storm is that a lot of the people actually had buttons, and if you didn't tech into them, they were still fine. Brightwing's rework sort of fixed that, but Arcane Flare still feels a little weak. I think it's better than it looks, though. One of the nice things, though, about, like, polymorphing Butcher compared to Cho'Gall is that Butcher relies on the lifesteal from his auto attacks, and he can't do that if he's a chicken. I'm gonna try and boost him out.
Double kill.
Oh, my voice is dying after so much talking, so much lobby simulator. I should really remember to talk a little bit less when I do this, but it's a force of habit. I talk quickly because it's one of the best ways to answer questions. I don't even need to recall. Too much sustain. Should I come back and help Mr. Zesty? I feel like we should just probably back out, but if he wants to stick around, that's okay. Replace all names, genre names with thingy. Okay, Lendleum, yeah. The Butcher is terrifying. Veluzzi asks, how is Kael'thas doing right now? Oh man, Kael'thas is doing great. He's been quite good for a while. I think that there are heroes in this game that are certainly stronger than others, but everyone is viable to a degree. And Soul says, hey Res, random question, have you ever played the Commandos games? It's on Steam. No, but maybe I should. There are a lot of games I've missed out on, and it's mostly because I use gaming as an excuse to spend time with the people that I care about. And see you guys, which is why I stream, and then off-stream playing with my friends. Because I don't get a chance to see them as often, you know, because they're at college across the United States, so... Sometimes not even in the United States, so it's a great way for me to keep in touch with people. So I just play whatever they're playing. If my friends don't play Commando, then I might not be playing Commando.
My favor is yours.
Well, gotta boost him out. Gotta go fast. I'm gonna go for Vitalizing Mist this game. I think that all of the upgrades are actually pretty good. Even Rewind is very interesting. You get like a double polymorph, which is crazy if you have the extra 1 second thing. And a lot of options. Oh my god, in with the flank. Arthas will be able to take him down. Good block here on Butcher. Was that like a zombie wall or something that trapped Butcher?
Enemy team.
I don't know. Oh yes, more healings and Morales. Looks like we'll be able to clean him up. This is one of the bigger level advantages I've ever seen. I will take it. GG, well played. Alright, I guess everyone's learning really fast and not everybody is new, so... Maybe I should be using my main account for this, or I'll just level up my alternate account off-stream at some point. We'll see. Depends on the demand. Circus says League of Legends is better than this foo-foo-foo-foo stuff. It's purely subjective. It's just their opinion, man. I think that a lot of people will tell you that, like, League of Legends or Dota are better than each other, or better than Heroes of the Storm, or Smite, or whatever, but generally they haven't actually played any of those games, they just don't want to. And that's fine, but, like, if you come in there and you give it a fair chance, you might find that there's a reason why people enjoy other games too. You know, while X or Y game might not be for me, I do see why they're popular, and yeah. I don't really compare them as like, this game is better than this game, because it's purely subjective. I think they're all fun quality games. I explained this a little bit earlier, the voice, but this one is streamlined and easier to learn. A lot of the action RTS slash MOBA style titles are incredibly difficult to learn. They have a very big learning curve. Dota especially, like tremendous depth, but tremendously punishing for new players. Here's the Storm shaves off a lot of the mechanics that make the game very not approachable. Make the genre not approachable, like blast hitting, items, you lose money on death, various things like that, the game's being really long. They shave off a lot of those, and I don't think that it actually loses that much depth. If you play it enough, I think you'll find that actually there's still a lot of depth to this game. If you like team fighting, Heroes of the Storm is Heroes of team fighting basically for maybe 2/3 of the game. This one's the approachable one. And I don't think that's a bad thing. I think that this is the MOBA game for people who don't like MOBA games, or for just people who like MOBA games that want to try something a little bit different. Sir Patrick Gilly says, why can't we just have fun time with all games? Indeed, that's how I feel. I just play good games. Wherever a good game appears, I would be happy to play it. I didn't lose a game today, yeah, oh my god. I attribute that to, one, I didn't play that many games today, and two, no one was actually as bad as I feared. I thought that there would be a lot of people coming in here with no prior experience of anything in the genre, and that people would just be humping walls and stuff, and slamming into trees. No, actually, everybody went above and beyond my expectations, and played extremely well. Even the new players who were new to Heroes of the Storm. Yeah, you guys learn quickly, and I think it comes with the fact that I didn't give this game enough credit. Heroes of the Storm is an incredibly intuitive game. You show it to anybody, you give them 5 minutes of being confused, and the game just makes sense. You don't know where to go, the mini-map tells you. It tells you objective is spawning. That's sick. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, I usually lose a lot more. Oof. Yeah. Hots is very forgiving. This is basically like, is Dota too stressful? Are you tired at raging at your friends, but you want to have fun in a similar style game? This is it. I expected, people to go through the entire game with no talent skilled. But no, yeah, you guys did fantastic. Not bad. Okay, so yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this one, I'll post it on YouTube as well. If you're watching live, it would mean the world to me if you give it a thumbs up. And if you're watching on YouTube, the same goes to you too. I'll have plenty of other videos of this, and then other stuff in video description and on my channel, which I highly encourage you to check out. Love to have you at my live stream. We'll see how much more I do on this. If this is well received on YouTube, I'd be happy to throw in a couple extra Age of Empires things on the side. I mean, I'm already going to be doing Age of Empires content anyway, so... yeah, this is just extra content. I'm still looking for something to do on the side. Maybe that'll be Hearthstone. It'll have a lot less lobby simulator. We'll see. But I appreciate you guys keeping an open mind, being friendly, and bearing with me, as, yeah. More AoE on the way, perhaps more of this, we'll see. This is a lot of fun. This is a lot harder to set up than I thought it would be. There is a significant amount of lobby simulator in here. Not as bad as AoE, where like half the stream is just trying to get people in a lobby, but wasn't super smooth. But overall, I had a lot of fun. I appreciate that you guys are also very friendly with each other. Not a single rage in sight. No one like, what are you doing, man? Group up. You guys are all very relaxed. Thank you, Venom. Glad to hear you enjoyed it. Yeah, we'll see. Either way, AoE 2 on Wednesday, but obviously if you're watching this on YouTube, then I probably already did that stream, almost guaranteed. So yeah, we'll be looking back in time. Yeah, it shouldn't take as long in the future, Pete, but we had all sorts of weird tech issues where like people were like, oh, I can't swap regions, and game's updating, but I think people will get better at it over time. We'll have to see. Yep. No problem, helpfuls. Thank you for playing. So yeah, that was a good game. A lot of fun. Here's the Storm is a game that I really enjoy playing with my friends. If I was looking for something like a more like long-term-esque project that I would do along the side with Age of Empires 2, it'd have to be a game that I actually play regularly, I think. So Hearthstone or Heroes of the Storm, a game with both a player base and a game that I really enjoy and I happen to play regularly. I'm still open to the idea, though, of doing something like a viewer's choice thing every now and then, where you guys suggest a game like Cossacks or something, I'll play that, Age of Empires 3, Undertale for like one stream and then not necessarily commit to it. Because there are a lot of things that I'd like to do that I just don't want to make a regular thing, I guess. Yeah, because, if I do something like play through a Pokemon game, I'm kind of obligated to finish it, right? So I might do one-time things where I just try, maybe I play a game of Civ 5, Europa Universalis, I am totally open to that. I think as time goes on, if I get more free time, I would organize it in a way that I do it. Age of Empires Day, something else day, like maybe Hearthstone or Heroes of the Storm, and then a day where viewer's choice, something like that. Viewers get to decide which talent you take. Oh my god, Pete, please no. I don't know about that. Yep, good night, oh my god. See ya on hopefully Wednesday or beyond. Have a wonderful holiday season, everybody. So before you go, I want to wish you personally a very Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's if I don't get to see you before that, but I will be doing a Wednesday. More streams next week. I'll be doing 2 as well. Yeah, so hopefully I'll get to see you before Christmas. But if I don't, Merry Christmas. Have a wonderful holiday season. See you, Mars God of War. Good night, what was that? Kalalaponics. Okokalaponics. Your name is really hard for me to read. Okokalaponics. Aye, close enough. Good night, Okoko. Have a good one. Play a war game? I mean, yeah, maybe. I think Allery gave it to me. See you, Sir Patrick. Perhaps the voice, we'll see. Yes, Merry early Christmas. I'll see you all on Wednesday for some of that Age of Empires 2 Christmas action. Maybe I reskin all the maps and add an extra deer and snow, but I don't know if people like the snow terrain. Alright. I'm off for now. I'll run a quick ad before I go for the remaining small number of people watching, and then that is all for today. Thank you so much for your support. Means a lot to me.